Hey guys, Scarlet Darkwood here. Hope everyone's had a good week. I want to talk today about how long does it take for a spell to work? When will my ritual pay off? That's a great question. Everybody asks it. I wonder myself when I do one for me or someone else. I have an Etsy shop and I got a message recently from someone who is interested in me doing a spell for them because I have that on there that I will do it for you. It's not a kit that I prepare and charge over and send to you. They wanted me to do one for them, but the question was, how long will it take to work? And I just had to be honest and tell them it's going to work when it works. That there is no set time. And that some spells, depending, or petitions, rituals, when you do them, some are going to work quicker than others. That's just the way it is, depending on the situation and who and what's involved. And so when you put it out there in the universe or petition the universe that you want X, Y, Z to happen, you have the higher powers at work. You have the greater collective. You have, if you want to call them the angels, if you want to call it God, if you want, whatever you want to call it, they're there trying to orchestrate everything. They are like the architectural designers of the universe. They look at everything. They have the huge whole big picture. They know who's involved, what's involved, how, why, when, what, where, everything. We don't. We just have a desire and we want help with it. So depending on what's going on, it will influence how long your spell will take to work. I've had some that happen very quickly. I've done a spell for someone that it happened pretty fast, and then I've had some that I probably will never know if it worked or not. It's just that's the way it is. I did a spell for me to get my deck finished, something pretty simple. I got it finished in record time with a good company, so that was really fast. I did a petition for a friend of mine who was having some issues in some areas of her life. I did one for her and it stopped the problem fast. Now, let me just share this. She took the steps to do her part, and that helped. You have to do that. In my case, I did the steps to get my deck built. I still kept calling people and getting things scheduled and going from there, and it worked. So you have to do your part when you do a ritual or a petition. What are some things on the mundane level that you can do? There have been other spells I've done where it's involved bigger entities, way bigger than I am, but I didn't like a situation, so I wanted to try to change it or make it better for me. And some of that took longer. Some of it I will never know. I'll give you another example. I had a friend who was causing me some distress. And not that they were bad, it was just creating a little bit of a tension. And so I did a ritual to soften that, to get them back, but in a better term, better circumstances. It did work. It took about a year for all of that to work out to where it's where I want it. They may not like it, but that's the West. I got what I wanted out of it, but it took about a year. There is no set time for your spell to work or your ritual to work or your petition to work. I'm just here to tell you. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do one. Or if you want to ask me to do one for you, check my Etsy site out. I do have that listed as a service or something for sale. There's kits I have that you can do on your own. I infuse that with the power that can be activated when you light the wick. And then you do your part with a little reading that I give you. And you're off, and that's it. I mean, the most you can do with any spell or ritual and to get your power back is to put it out there. It may yield results, it may take longer than you want to, it may not. You may have to try a different approach, but that never means you shouldn't try if you are wanting something, and if you've chosen for the right reasons, and if you have chosen something that's reasonable, that's not too far-fetched. And you all know what that is. Don't ask to be a millionaire overnight or I want to be famous overnight. That's not going to happen. Those spells really do take time. And it, depends on your skill and your energy to try to manifest them. Anyway, that being said, I would probably not worry about the time as much as I would really focus on setting your intent and taking the steps to get it done. And the ritual and the spell is your outward validation and visual confirmation that you're doing this and working to get an outcome that you wish. I hope this helps clarify a little bit about timing in rituals and spells. If you have any questions, let me know. Any comments, feedback that you've had or in your experiences, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear about them. And just, hope everybody has a great week. If you need a tarot card reading, I'm your person. Look at my website, scarlettdarkwood.com, and, message me. And we'll set something up through Zoom or Skype or some way that we can get that done for you. Hope everyone has a great week.